way you could have done it. We're over here, Ollie. Come through the crowd, if you could. Congratulations. Come on in and join the party, as it were. Well, we could hear it we could hear the emotion in your voice at the end over team radio. Some lovely moments there as well. You're sharing with your family, especially. Just tell us what it feels like.
Oh, it feels great. You know, I'm really happy to. You know, that's our joint best finish in the history of the team. We had a great race. Of course, I was lucky to be where I was before the first stop. But actually, we had the pace to stay there. You know, I held off Max in the first stint. I held off the Mercs in the second. And I held off the McLaren in the third one, so I was under a lot of pressure. I spent, I think, more time looking in my rearview mirrors than in front, but you know, that's sometimes how it has to be, and I'm really, really proud of the team because that really validates all the hard work we've been doing over the past few races.
You say lucky, but you made the most of the chaos. You did the move on Max into 7. Talk us through that, because it looked pretty hairy at one point.
Yeah, I know when you race against someone like Max, you know, he doesn't give you an inch, so you need to fight the same way back, and honestly, to go wheel to wheel with him is a very cool moment as well, because I was watching him since I started watching F1 basically, and I think he's the best driver in F1. So although he did a better race than us, we had a cool fight.
Talk us through it.
So yeah, everyone kind of checked up here in 5, and I managed to get the switch back. But then there was a yellow flag, so I didn't want to do the move there. So then we were kind of doing a drag race here on the exit. I broke as late as I dare into 10.7, and it was really slippery out there, but managed to get round.
Well, you had a full-on weekend. Good qualifying, good pace, good start. That was really good racecraft as well against Max, and then you survived the pressure. Was that due to the car? Somehow the car was perfect for you this weekend, and you showed confidence. It's something you can carry on into the next races.
Honestly, like, you know, we had a good quali car. We were in Q3, but that lap I did in Q3 felt amazing. You know, when I crossed the line, from the expectation, you know, last week we were P9, the week before we were P9. I felt like relatively we were even better than that. I was thinking to be in 8th or 7th maybe, and we were 10th. You know, we were almost a second off. So I think what we did this weekend has really been biased towards the race. We had great race pace even on Friday, and even if I managed to squeeze through into Q3, the race pace was clear, and we deserved that today.
Do you want to have a quick look at your dad celebrating? I mean, look, we see it quite often with your old man.
I think he's the craziest guy in the whole.
He gets into it. He does get into it.
He's one of the boys, one of the mechanics.
Yeah, exactly. Just quickly, do you feel comfortable?
Can I just say that the mechanics did probably the 2 best pit stops we've done all year.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have the newest equipment. We don't have the most cutting-edge technology like these top teams. So, you know, we have a disadvantage in pit stops. And especially that second stop, I mean, I was down before I even stopped. So they did a great job, and huge kudos to them.
Final one though, do you feel at home racing against the big boys? You must quite like that.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously my goal in life is to fight there week in, week out. I didn't expect to be, you know, racing a McLaren or a Red Bull or a Merc, or even, you know, fighting with a Ferrari in a way. This year, I expected that in future years, but to do it already this year is a very special feeling, and I think that motivates everyone to hopefully do that again in the near future.
Well done, Ollie. Go and celebrate.
Thanks.
I'm sure you will. With his entourage, there he is. That's just over there. Well done indeed. Yeah, a lovely moment. It's always good to see, isn't it, a young driver coming through and beginning to shine on the biggest of all stages.
Well, he showed those signs last year. His racecraft has always been good. He's aggressive. He knows when to make a move. He doesn't overdo it, and he's got good spatial awareness as well.